Hey everybody, how's it going today with
Hey,
Terrence and
hey.
Jill? We are a God-Ordained Union.
Yes.
We are a singles ministry. We're here to guide singles and encourage and just support them in their journey of finding their soulmate and while they're in
Yes.
God's waiting room.
Yes.
I
Yes.
will say we are married now. We've been married for a little bit less than 2 years, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't give marriage advice.
Nope.
We're here to just give experiences that we've learned after the fact,
Mm-hmm.
and we just want to go back and help singles that are
Mm-hmm.
in God's waiting room understand that they're not alone, that we understand what they're going through, and maybe our experiences may help them.
Yep. I wish we had this type of platform when we were going through our single season because it was a long time. I think I was 48 when I encountered when we came, when we saw each other or whatever. But then 52 when I got married, and you were 16 years post your
Mhm.
divorce. And so we've been single for a very long time. But I wish there was a platform where there was encouragement from a couple that says this is what we went through, but now we're married,
Right.
and you God has marriage for you if you want it. God ordains marriage if you want
Mm-hmm.
it, then it is possible and you can get it. And but you just may have to go through the waiting season as we all do and as we all did,
Mm-hmm.
some longer than others. And so this is that channel. So make sure you just subscribe. If you know someone who's going through their single season and is ready to be married and think that something's wrong with them, you're fine. We're here to encourage you. And so, yes, we go live every
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we go live. And also, go to our website. Our website is right there. Subscribe to our mailing list, and then you will receive at no cost some of the prayers that we prayed when we were single. Some of the prayers we prayed because we did a lot of praying, a lot of fasting before we met each other
Yes.
because
Yes.
we wanted to be married, and so now we are we're like the Harriet Tubmans, like we going back and we, saying, you know what, God has that soulmate for you. Don't you give up. Watch what you speak. Just here to
Mm-hmm.
encourage you
Yes.
to hold on to God's unchanging hand because if you want it, He has it for you. He ordains it. So,
Absolutely.
yep. Go back and also look at our some of our first videos. We
Mm-hmm.
got almost 200 videos here on YouTube. We started this platform in 3 years ago. It'd be 3 years next
Yes.
month, and we started when we had just gotten engaged. And so you will see our growth. Um, Terrence, one of the first 5 videos, Terrence talks about how he knew I was the one. I also have a video talking about how I knew he was the one. Of course, the video of how we met,
Mm-hmm.
and all that great stuff. So yeah, subscribe, share our videos, and yeah, we're here to help. All right, so baby, we got a topic today.
Yes. Our topic today started by us having a conversation. And that
Mm,
conversation was really about some times that we were uncomfortable or could have been uncomfortable because of conversations. You know,
yes.
because in this type of season, you start to go to visit family, you start to go to different events and so
Mm-hmm,
forth. And so you're going to have this question,
mm-hmm.
you know, why aren't you married yet?
Yes, what's going on with you?
Why aren't you married yet?
Yes, and some people go as far as to say, "You're such a beautiful girl. Why aren't you married yet? Why aren't you married?" Yeah, but I think the worst ones was in around family.
Yeah, around family because they don't family don't want to stop. They kind of like
Keep
just
poking.
take that dagger and keep sticking. Oh, it ain't in far enough.
Told you something was wrong with you. Say that's why you ain't married yet. You're almost 50, something wrong. So
Yeah,
what was your personal experiences?
my personal experience is just people always asking. You know, like I was like there was something wrong with me. Why come you come by yourself? Why come
Yeah,
you don't never bring somebody? Well,
yeah.
when you gonna get married yet? You must be scared. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's like I
Hmm.
oh,
Oh,
like
you must ain't get over your ex yet.
yeah,
Yeah, they
it's
would say
like
that.
you
Yeah.
you still stuck on your ex.
Hmm.
It's like leave me alone. I
Yeah.
didn't come here for all that, you
Yeah.
know. And they kind of turn it to make you feel like now you got the attitude
Yeah,
or
that's
you're
why. That's why. That's
antisocial
why nobody
or
wants
yeah.
you.
And it's
Hmm.
like, come on, I got to go through this every time I come to an event.
Yeah, I know when I used to go to family events, like I said, especially on just like your family, how y'all have, you know, events with the family gatherings. You know, we would have them too. You know, when I would, we still have them. I'm just not in Maryland anymore. But yeah, just feeling like after a certain age, they stop really asking. And I really think it's because they probably gave up on me. Oh, she ain't gonna find nobody. Ain't nobody, you know, she too picky. But I had this one cousin that just he would keep poking. What's up, cuz? What's up? Like, seriously, cuz? Like, you know, and back then, you know, because it would be sensitive. Like sometimes I would clap back, and the clap back wouldn't be pretty. So and so that would just sometimes I would go home and I would ride home and I would be in tears. It just was just it was so sensitive. And as I said, then you know people stop asking me, and I think it's really because they have really given up on me. But we got y'all covered because we got 7 responses that you can give if you're, you know, you're going around not just family events, but you know, settings where people are questioning your why you're still single or why you're not married yet. There's some things that you need to say. And let me tell you, you have to be very careful on how you respond when people ask, because the enemy he's still trying to set you up.
He's still trying to prevent you
from
getting married because the enemy knows how important that institution is.
Yes.
So you have to be careful and not say something that's going to go against what you're praying and what you're standing on.
Yes. So you got to be so while we do want to clap back, that clap back could be delaying you. So you got to be very mindful, careful, and prayerful of how you respond to the enemy, because the enemy could use anybody and you don't even realize, and the family don't even realize they're being used by the enemy to poke you. And so to get you to respond in a way that's going to curse, like my husband said, what you prayed. So yeah, so baby, what's some of the responses?
So before I get into it, let me just say, because of the wording, we did this, like she said, in a very strategic way. Okay, so you can keep that prayer going and keep standing on what it is you prayed for, but also, you know, respond to them. Okay.
Yes.
So with that said, the first one is letting them know that, you know, you don't think you was ready in the past, but you're ready now. Okay. You wasn't ready in the past, but you're ready now.
You know, I wasn't ready. I don't think I was ready in the past, but I think I'm ready now. That affirms that you're ready to be married. That responds to them, and that affirms that you're ready to be married.
Say you're open.
You're open. Yes.
You're still open to the possibility.
Yes. What's the second one, baby?
The second one is saying, right now I've chosen to focus on personal growth.
Yep.
And that's something that you hear people talk about. So that's not like a weird thing to say.
Yes. And also it affirms, like you could respond and say, it's about me right now. No, you could, somebody could, you gotta be very careful, because somebody could say, I'm focusing on me. The focus is on me. But if you don't say like right now, you know, that just saying focusing on me could kind of just could kill the future as well. But when you just say right now, I am focusing on my personal growth, it's just like right now, like you know. So yeah,
absolutely. And this next one is also a very popular one that you may hear, and that is, you know, you waiting on the right time or the right person.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the right time and the right person. You're saying, you know, I'm ready when the right person and the right time comes. I'm ready.
Absolutely. That means you're not rushing in with just anybody.
Exactly.
You're not just trying to take the next person that's, you know, that's stepping up to you to say, oh, I'll be that person.
Right. Right. Exactly. You're not, and that's a good point. It's like the right person. It's like you making it known, you putting it out there that, wait a minute, hold on, not anybody can do. Like, yes, I want to be married, but and that also goes to them who they had, you know, well, they might have a hookup, which we'll talk about. They might have a hookup, and it's like, wait a minute, I'm waiting for the right person. So that, that also affirms, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what's number 4?
Now, here's one that I really like, and it's growing on me every time I read it, and that is the person that God is designing for me is taking time, and you have patience.
Yeah.
I got patience. I'm gonna let God do all He doing because He hooking me up with this personal, making it specifically for me. He's designing this person specifically for me. So who am I to rush that process?
Yeah. Somebody come to me and say, "Why? Where your man at?" Oh, he's designed a perfect person for me. Like, ain't nobody perfect. Is the perfect person out there for my imperfections. Our imperfections together is perfect. And I'm patient. I'm patient until that person comes. Absolutely. I'm patient. So yeah.
Because getting married and being with the person for the rest of your life is a long time. So you definitely want to make sure it's with the right one.
Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Number 5.
Number 5 is I'm happy and content in my single season.
Yeah.
I like that one. It is growing on me because my favorite scripture is Ecclesiastes 3:1, which is to everything there's a season. So yeah, that's growing on me. I like that because that actually says you understand where you are.
Yes.
You understand you're in your season.
It's just a season.
It's a season.
It's a season. And right now in this season, I choose to be happy and content. I'm happy and content in my season. Now, my marriage season is coming, but in my single season, I choose to be happy and content. Basically, I'm good right now.
Absolutely.
All right, now I'm good right now. It's okay. It's okay. I'm happy. You might be upset for me, but I'm happy in my single season. I'm sorry if you're not. I'm sorry if me being single is a problem for you.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Why is it a problem for you? But actually, I don't even care why it's a problem for you. It's not a problem for me. Yeah. Number 6.
Number 6 is even though you have a desire for marriage, you know that there's other things out there that contributes to a fulfilled life.
Yes. Yep. So you could respond that way.
Yeah. I want to be married.
I want to be married. I want marriage, but there's more to fulfillment of life than marriage. Yes, I want to be married. That's affirming it. I want to be married, but there's other fulfilling things out there besides marriage.
Exactly.
Yeah. And what's the number 7?
Number 7 is that you're focused on the present. You're focused on right now.
Yeah.
You're not focused on whatever it is they're trying to throw at you.
Yeah.
Right now I'm focused on enjoying the present moment right now.
And today is Christmas or New Year's or whatever day it is, Valentine's Day. Today I'm in the present right now, and I'm with my nieces and nephews. Right now, and I'm with my sisters. Like I am enjoying the present moment, and nobody focus on marriage right now. Like please let me. And that's basically saying I'm gonna set a boundary. What the conversation you have right now is off limits. Like I am in the present. Like respect that.
And that's what all these ways are trying to get across in a very polite way. Of saying I'm not here to start any drama. I'm not here to be a part of any drama. I'm here to enjoy this event or whatever this occasion is. Get out my personal space.
Right now, just give me some space, but also making sure that the enemy don't trip you up to say something again that's going to kill your desires. And so we were also talking about even how when we would be in a settings like that, being single, and someone would attempt to bring someone to do the hookup.
Wow.
And that didn't go over well with me.
That right there. See, now they're trying to put you on the spot, in my opinion. It's like if you are a family member, if you are a good friend, and you just think you got my well-being in your heart, and you trying to look out for me, you still can do that one-on-one.
Yes,
you can
still call me before.
Side, call me and say,
let's do this in private. But bring in someone.
Don't put me on the spot in public in front of all these people. Now they looking at me like
wow.
I'm supposed to accommodate you and be forced to be with somebody that I don't know, one, and two, I may be uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, man, I done bought this beautiful woman for you, so we could, you could have somebody while I'm here with my wife. And it's like,
because all that do is make you respond in a very, look, you brought her, you take her home.
Right. right,
or whatever. And now they're like, see, you're antisocial, or you always got an attitude, or
right.
now they try, so be careful not get caught up in those things. But you
Yes.
can have that conversation. If someone came at you like that, you can have that conversation with them one-on-one and say, look, if that's what you're trying to do, I appreciate you caring about me enough. But thank you, but no thank you.
Yes, and I believe that God does things in decency and order, because if that is the one, if say if a family member or whoever friend is bringing someone and you didn't know, and it could potentially be the one, God will do it in decency and in order. Because remember, Ishmael always comes before Isaac, and the counterfeit always comes before the blessing. So them even bringing someone to an public open event and not in private could be an Ishmael. So you also got to be very careful. And it's all about boundaries and respect. At the end of the day, if you're tired of these questions, you got to set your boundaries. You set your boundaries, and sometimes your boundaries can be silenced. You don't have to respond.
Yeah, and if you're part of the planning, like if there's an event that your family is planning, be on that be in that conversation to say, look, don't y'all come at me when I get there.
I'm not talking about
and attack me on this and this and this subject, because I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm also not trying to have those types of conversations.
Right.
I'm coming to enjoy myself.
Right.
So they have a heads up before that happens, and maybe that would help prevent that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because for a lot of people, it's very sensitive. It's like if somebody asks you, y'all been married, 5 years? Y'all still ain't had no kids yet? You gotta just respect. You don't know what is going on. You don't know. A lot of people would imply that I was, interested in the same sex, and they would say all kind of little. They would imply all kind of little things, and so God had the last laugh.
Yes.
He had the last laugh.
And so the whole point of this video is to let you know that we've been through it.
We've been through it. We
understand.
We know what it's like.
How you get tired of that conversation, but you don't want to come across as if you have the issue, because it's not your issue.
It's not. It really isn't.
It's them trying to get in your business.
It's not. It really is not your issue. It's really not your issue. So yeah. So we hope that helps. Number one, you can respond by saying, I don't think I was ready in the past, but I'm ready now. Number two, right now, and I've chosen to focus on my personal growth. Number three, I am waiting for the right time and the right person. Number four, the person God is designing for me takes time, and I am patient. Number five, I am happy and content in my single season. Number six, although I desire marriage, I believe there's so many other ways to live a fulfilling life besides marriage. And number seven, my focus tonight is enjoying the present. Basically, beat it.
Well, you can hire a spokesperson, take it with you.
Yeah, you can hire us. And we can sit in the corner.
Somebody say something, you give us that look.
You give us that look, and we know to step in.
Don't start.
We're her prayer partners, and we are here to. Yeah, you can handle it though. You can handle it. But just be careful of how you respond, because that's how the enemy is going to get you to curse what God is planning. So be careful. So,
absolutely. So with that said, we hope you guys have a very blessed and happy holiday season.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you as we've said also in the past, if there's anything that you'd like us to agree with you on, you always can reach out to us on our platform. You got our email. So, just reach out, let us know what that is, and we will go in agreement with you.
Yes, if it's marriage you want, if it's healing, we'll agree with you in prayer. And so
absolutely.
Yeah.
So with that said, deuces.